Hello everyone! Today we're going to solve one-step word problems involving the four operations of decimals. Okay? So we have this question. Ron spent $42.65 at the supermarket. He spent $42.50 at the bookshop. How much did he spend altogether? So this one is an easy question. So we just put this together because it says he spent all together. Okay, so we have $42.65 and $24.50. So if we are required to draw the model, so here's the model. So this one is for the supermarket, and this one is for the bookshop. Okay, so this one, how much is it? $42.65. $42.65, while the other one is $24.50. Okay, just have to add zero at the end because we're talking about money. Okay, so this one is for bracket. That means we need to put this all together. And this one is question mark. Okay, because we need to find all together. So we need to add this $42.65. I think I have to make the numbers a bit bigger. Okay, let's say 20. Oh, okay, so this one was rounded off. Okay, plus $24.50. Okay, so when we add these two numbers, it will give us $67.15. Okay, but don't forget our unit, which is the dollar sign. So $67.15. There you have it. So question number one. Next, let's move on to question number two. Okay, so let's erase this. Okay, Carl's mass was 34.2 kilograms. His mass was 15.85 kilograms less than his mother's. So what was his mother's mass? So from this question, we can analyze that Carl's mass was less than the mother. So that means Carl's is lighter than the mother. Okay, so let's draw the model. Oh, this one is for Carl's. Okay, and this one is for the mother. Okay, because it says Carl is less. Okay, how much less? 15.85 kilograms. So if this is Carl's, then this part, okay, this part is the 15. Okay, so I'll just make another one. Okay, so this means 15.85 kilograms. This part. Okay, so I have to copy this. So this one. Okay, so some teachers, some students, they don't draw the model anymore. But if you're required to draw the model, so this is the solution. Okay, so how much less? So that is 15.85 kilograms. Okay, so this one we know that Carl is 34.2. Okay, so this one is 34.2 kilograms. Okay, that means this part is also 34.2 kilograms. Okay, 34.2 kilograms. Now, we're looking for what was his mother's mass. So this is Carl, this is the mother. Okay, so that means we need to find the mass of his mother. Okay, so okay, so that's it. So we know that this part is 34.2. So 34.2 kilograms plus 15.85 kilograms is equal to, we can just write the unit at the end. Okay, so the answer, what do you think is the answer? Okay, so correct, 50.05 kilograms. So that's the answer for our second question. Okay, okay, let's continue to question number 3. Tom's height was 1.34 meters. He was 0.45 meter taller than his sister. What was Tom's sister's height? Okay, so we know the height of Tom, and he was taller than his sister. Okay, so we're going to draw a long line that will represent Tom's height. And it says the height was 1.34 meters. Okay, so this one is 1.34, all of them. Okay, so let's write 1.34 meters from here until here. And then the sister is shorter, definitely, because Tom was taller. Okay, so 0.45 taller. So I put this to show that Tom is taller by 0.45. So 0.45 meters. Okay, so how do we find her sisters? Okay, that's it. Okay, so we're going to look for this part. Okay, so we know that this one is Tom's height, 1.34 meters, and then he was 0.5 taller than his sister. So to get this part, we just have to subtract these two numbers. Okay, so 1.34 minus, okay, 0.45 is equal to, okay, I want to give you some time to answer. What do you think is the answer here? So you have to do workings. Make sure when you subtract two numbers, you align the decimals. Okay? So 1.34 minus 0.45. Right? So you already have the answer. So the answer is 0.89 meters. Okay, so Tom's sister's height was 0.89 meters. Let's move on to question number 4. So Gloria wanted to buy a craft set that cost $58.45, but she was short of $12.90. How much money did Gloria have? Okay, so this is the cost of the craft, and then she was short of $12.90. So we just have to subtract these two numbers, okay, to find Gloria's money. Okay, so if we're going to draw the model, so this is our model. So this is the price of the craft that she wanted to buy, which is $50.45. Okay, so where is our bracket? I put the bracket here. So again, all together is, because that's the amount of money that we have. Okay, I mean, the craft, the price of the craft. So dollar sign, $58. Sorry, it's not dollar sign, $58.45. Okay, so she was short of $12.90. So let's say this is the short, $12.90. Okay? So $12.90. So it's like number of bonds. So if you have the total, okay, if you have the total, let's say 10, and then you need 3. So how many more do you need to get 10? Okay, so $50.45. You have this again, the total, okay, is $50.45. If this part is $12.90, how do we get this part? Okay, do we need to add them? Do we need to subtract, multiply, or divide? Okay, so just imagine if you add $58.45. So that means this one, $58.45, and you're going to add another one. So the price will be more than the original price of $58.45. So if your answer is subtraction, we will need to subtract these two numbers, then you are correct. Okay, so maybe I just need to copy this. So $58. Oh, I can. All right. So $58.45 minus $12.90. Okay. So again, we can just put the dollar sign at the end. Okay. So $58.45 minus $12.90. Okay, it's time for you to figure out or to find out the answer. Okay, I help you. So $12.90. So the one on top is $58.45. So this one is 0. Okay, so make sure that the decimals are aligned to each other. Okay, so let's subtract. Okay, so 5 minus 0 is 5. 4 minus 9, we can subtract 9 from 4, so we have to regroup 4 and 8. So if we regroup, we'll take 1 from 8, so this 8 becomes 7, and this 4 becomes 14. Okay, so now 14 minus 9 is 5. Okay, and then the decimal point. So we can subtract 2 from 7, so that is 5. Okay, this one, we did not regroup the digit in the tens place, so 5 minus 1 is 4. All right. Sorry, this one should be 4. Okay, so now the answer is $45.55. Do you have the same answers? If yes, well done. Okay, so $45.55. Okay, just a reminder that when you write the price, if we're talking about money, okay, especially in dollars, so we have two decimal places, so 1, 2. Okay, So if you are allowed to use calculator, so in calculator, it doesn't show 0 at the end. Okay, but when you write your final answer, okay, so make sure that you put 0 at the end. Okay, let's move on to question number 5. Why all of these have answers already? Okay, question number 5. Okay, the thickness of a piece of wood was 2.45 centimeters. Pansy stacked 9 pieces of wood, one on top of the other. So find the total height of the stack of 9 pieces of wood. Okay, so it's very clear that a piece of wood was 2.445 centimeters. Okay, so let's say this one is the piece of wood. Okay, so how many pieces of wood do we have? 9. So we need to stack them. Okay, so this one represents one piece of wood, and there are 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so again, each piece was 2.45 centimeters. Okay, so I need to copy this and put here. There you are. Okay, so each piece, so I'll just put it down because I don't have space on top. It doesn't matter whether the number is on top or below, okay? Important is you know the concept. So each piece has 2.45 centimeters. Oops, not enough. Okay, now we're looking for the total height of the 9 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so again, you can add this 2.459 times, or you just multiply it by 9. Okay, because we need to find all together. So we need to find all together. So this bracket will be on top. That means covers from here until here. Okay, and we need to find all together. So question mark. Okay, so 2.45 times 9. Okay, so we have 2.45 multiplied by 9. Okay, so when you multiply decimals, okay, so make sure you multiply the digit one by one. Okay, so in this case, we have tens, hundreds, so 500 times 9 is 4,500. So we have to regroup. We cannot write 45 in one decimal place, so we have to regroup 4 and 5. Okay, so we'll leave 5 there and then put 4 on top of the tenths place. Okay, so 9 times 4 is 36, plus 4 is 40. Okay, so 40. Again, we can't have two digits in one decimal place, so we have to regroup this 4 and 0. So we put 4 in the ones place and we leave the 0 there. Okay, 0, put 4 on top of 2. And then 9 multiplied by 2 ones is 18, plus 4 is 22. Okay, 22. Okay, so where is the decimal here? Okay, so I just need to adjust here. So the decimal is there. So as you can see, 9 is a whole number, and then 4, 5, we have two decimal places. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So decimal here. Okay, so 22.05. So you need to write the number sentence. Our number sentence here is 2.45 times 9. Okay, it's equal to 22.05 centimeters. Okay, when you solve word problems, okay, so you need to show your model, your number sentence, and your working. Okay, do you have the same answers? Very good. So if you have the same answers, you're doing well. Let's move on to question number 6. So one fish tank contained 24.58 liters of water. So one fish tank. How much water did 4 such fish tanks contain? So again, so let's say this one is the fish tank that contains 24.58 liters. 24.58 liters. Okay, I think I need to make it bigger because, yeah, L, liters. Okay, so this one is one tank. Okay, 24.58. Now, we're looking for how much water did 4 such fish tanks contain. So, this is the tank. So, we just copy this, the second, the third, and the fourth tank. So, all together. So, what's the difference if I put the bars here and here? So, they're the same. Okay, so it's the same. Same. Okay, so we still have 4 tanks. Okay, so all together, okay, so this one, so question mark here. Because we're looking for the water in 4 such fish tanks. Okay, so how do we do it? So it's either you need to add 24.584 times, or you multiply this by 1, 2, 3, 4, because there are 4 groups of 24.58. Okay, so let's solve it. So we have 24.58 times or multiplied by 4. Okay, so we have 8 times 4 is 32. 32, right? But we can't write 2 digits in one decimal place, so we leave 2 and move 3 on top of 5. So 2 and then 3. Next, multiply 4 times 5 is 20, plus 3 is 23. So 23, leave the 3 there and put the 2 on top of 4. Alright, then the decimal point, don't forget. So 4 times 4 is 16, plus 2 is 18. Regroup. Okay, so 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. Okay, so the answer is 98.32 liters. So our number sentence is 24.58 plus, oh sorry, multiplied by 4 is 98.32. Okay, now since we're talking about water and our unit is liters, so don't forget our unit liters. So 98.32 liters. Let's move on to question number 7. So Harlina bought 15.4 meters of cloth to sew 7 identical cushion covers. How much cloth did Harlina use for each cushion cover? Okay, so we're looking for the word, we're looking for each cushion cover. So 7 for this 15.4 meters. Okay, so again, when we go back to the concept of multiplication, okay, so number of groups times number of items in each group is equal to total. So if we're looking for the each, we need to divide. Okay, so number of groups times number of items in each group is equal to total or sum or all together. Okay, so in this case, okay, so we have the total, which is 15.4, so that's a total. And then in the question, how much cloth did Arlena use for each cushion? The word each is here. That means we need to divide the total by this number of groups. Okay, so that means total is equal divided by number of groups is equal to number of items in each group. Okay, you just remember this concept and you get the correct answer. Okay, so I just need to move this up. Okay, so 15.4 divided by, hopefully I have the symbol here. Yes, we have the symbol here. Okay, divided by 7 is equal to blank. We don't know yet. Okay, so let's do the long division. Okay, so 15.4 divided by 7. So the first number is always the one inside. Okay, this one and the line. Where is it? Okay, so divided by 7. Okay, so we can divide 15 by 7. Okay, but when you do that, when you divide two digits, okay, by a single digit or one digit, so you have to put your answer in the ones place. So it's the same as 1 divided by 7 is 0. Okay, so 0. So this one is a basic concept. So subtract this one will give us, sorry. Mhm. Okay, so 15 minus 0 is 5 minus 1 minus 0 is 1, right? And then bring down 5. Okay, so 15 divided by 7 is 2. Okay, and 2 times 7 is 14. And subtract the two numbers. So 15 minus 14 is 1. Then don't forget the decimal point. Okay, and then we still have 4, digit 4 here, 4. So you don't need to write the decimal here, the decimal point here. Okay, so we have 14 divided by 7 is 2. Okay, 2 times 7 is 14. So, oh sorry, 14. So 14 minus 14 is 0, nothing left. So just write 0 here. Okay, so this one, I told you before. Okay, so this one. So you can use two digits to divide the number 7. So 15 divided by 7 is 2, which is 2 times 7 is 14. Then bring down 1 because sorry, not bring down. 15 minus 4 is 15 minus 14 is 1. And then the decimal point, then 4. So 14 divided by 7 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. And this one is 0. Okay, so 2.2, they are the same. They're equal. So the answer is 2.2. What do you think is the unit here? The unit is meters. Okay. What happened to 20? Right. So the answer is 2.2 meters. Okay, we're on the last question. So Mrs. Lee bought 4 similar blouses. She spent a total of $67. So that means the price of the 4 blouses is $67. How much did each blouse cost? Okay, so again, we have the word each in the question. Okay, so going back to the concept, number of groups times number of items in each group is equal to total or sum. So if we're looking for the number of groups or we're looking for the number of each items in each group, we need to divide it. Okay, so this one, we have the total, we have the number of groups, we're looking for the number of items in each group. So that means we need to divide. So 67, just go back and copy the division sign. 67 divided by 4. Okay, so we need to use the long division to solve this problem. 67 divided by 4. Right, and then divided by 4. Divided by 4. Okay, so again, divide the digit one by one. So 6 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. So 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay, so let's put the line here. Where's the line? Yeah, okay. So here is 2. And then bring down 7. Okay, 27 divided by 4 is blank. Okay, so make sure that you know the multiples of 4. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. So our number is 27. Okay, it cannot be more than 27. It can be less than 27. So we'll use 24. So we just need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means 6. 6 and then 24. Okay, so subtract the two numbers, 27 minus 24. The answer is 3. Okay, now are we stopping there? Okay, since we're looking for the amount, again, when we talk about money, it gives us 2 decimal places. Okay, so you continue until 3 decimal places, and then later on you round off or you round your answer correct to 2 decimal places. But we'll see. Okay, so this one is when you need to add 0, add the decimal. Okay, because we add 0. So 3 becomes 30 because we added 0. So 30 divided by 4 is blank. Okay, so in this case, let's continue. 28, 32, 36, and 40. So 30 divided by 4. So we can't use 32 because it's more than 30. So we'll use 28. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means 30 divided by 4 is 7. So the answer is 28. Oh, sorry, by 30, 28. So 30 minus 28 is 2. Okay? Now, add 0 again. You keep on adding 0. Okay? 0. So once you add 0, make sure you use that 0. So 20 divided by 4 is, oh, we have exactly 20 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 divided by 4 is 5. Okay? So 4 times 5 is 20. Subtract the two numbers, so 20 minus 20 is 0. All right, so we have an answer which is $16.75. So dollar sign, our unit, $16.75. So there you have it. There you have it. Thank you so much and see you again next time. Bye.